Okay, I think today we have going to start, right? So before we start, actually, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to this training. Actually, today, as a plan before that we have the language training, so there's going to be divided into 2 sessions for each of the months. So there are going to be English one for twice in a month, and there's going to be Arabic after that twice a month. So there's going to be split into the English 1 week, and another week's going to be the Arabic, and going to be like that. Okay, and then for the English one, as we planned, yeah, actually, our first target is going to be mastering the student English. So there's going to be, you have the what we call it buku saku for the student, and then for the buku saku, we plan, the English team plan for us to be able to cover the materials in that book for 3 months, perhaps 3 months. Actually, that's already divided to the teachers. Maybe we have to push the responsible for that. Oh, Paroji. Okay. Right. So the first 3 months. So we cover the material from the buku saku for the students, and then after that to develop our competency as a teacher, because we are facing the digital era. So in the digital era, I believe that beside the technology, the language is going to be very useful for us. So we have the challenge, because the technology itself using the English as their language. That's right, in the quote also. Alright, so we are going to start. This is today. We have the English learning for Darussalam Cikunir teachers, and then teachers competency for 2022. Thank you for being here. Alright, so not yet. Okay.
For the staff, please introduce yourself.
Alright, so okay. Also, I introduced myself before. My name's, I believe you already know me, but somehow. Yes. Okay, yeah. Alright, so this is the way you introduce yourself. So my name is Enda Krisdayanti. So you can call me by my short one. So you can call me Enda, Miss Enda, Bu Enda. So whatever that it is enjoyable for you, so companion. What is it? I don't know what does that mean. I don't know what does that mean. Alright, so okay, everyone, as a student, hello everyone. We have a very limited time, because after this meeting we have another meetings waiting. So please be be prepared yourself. So don't waste time lah, I mean. Okay. Alright, so we are going to start. Actually, the material for today is a greetings. This is a very simple one, the greeting ones. You may take a look at your buku saku, the student buku saku. The first one introduce the greetings. How do we greet our student? How do we greet our students? So we may take a look at first the material contents for today. For today, we are going to learn about, maybe I'm going to, if I speak a bit faster, I mean a fast one, so please remind me, right? And then, pardon me, so I'm going to use English all the time. Perhaps I use a little bahasa for you or be able to get your listening comprehension toward my speaking. Alright, so the materials content for today is a greeting and the form of address. How do we do that? Actually, for every session of our meeting, so we are going to cover this to be able to get the language. Actually, we cannot do only, for example, Miss, I think we only need the conversation, but to be able to do the conversation, to be able to speak, to get the fluent one, we have to skills the master. Yes, sorry.
Could you please mix your language today?
Double.
Sometimes for in bahasa, sometimes in English. Confused gitu deh.
Okay. That's okay. Actually, maybe at the beginning,
Yes.
at the beginning, I know it's gonna be like you push your brain to adapt to the language, right? So it's something like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Actually,
Yeah.
but somehow when you get used to, we have to get used to. By doing language, when we learn language, we learn the language itself. I mean, like when you teach the student, you teach your kids, for example, ini makan ya in bahasa, for example, you say makan. So it is always going to be makan. So you're not going to be makan, eat, makan, eat. No, it's going to be like that. It's not going to be like that.
For today.
We can get the feeling, the English.
That's right. You covered, yeah. It's okay, yeah. I'm going to be a slowly.
No, what means?
Yes.
So,
Slowly.
okay.
Sometimes please little gitu.
Yeah. For maybe slowly. Maybe I take slowly, and then when there is a language that you don't understand, maybe you can raise your hand and then say that, Miss, can you say in bahasa? So I'm going to reply that. Okay. Say in bahasa. That mean. Okay. But then, sorry, Miss, can you repeat? Repeat. Can you say in bahasa? And I'm going to do that. No.
Masih nego.
I cannot.
Ini harga mati loh.
Gonna be tired, and then that's the way. I mean, we learn English. We learn what not over all the language. When you translate it the first time, you're going to wait for translate the other one because you're waiting for that. That's the way your brain working.
And again.
That's right. Okay. Alright.
Pak Roji masih ada nggak? Pak Roji.
Kayaknya aku langsung haus deh. I'm thirsty. Sorry.
I'm the out of my mind.
Okay. Miss the previous one, sorry. Alright. Okay, can we continue then? Everyone. Alright. Okay, I'm waiting. Alright, so be our material. So that's gonna be for everything. So there's gonna be vocabulary, and then how do you talk that? How do you speech that? I mean, that's going to be taken from the buku saku from the student. So as teacher, so everything have to that. So that's a must, yeah. That means what? So you have, because you're going to transfer that to your, especially for the homeroom teacher. Next, for the next one, we're going to practice the conversation, and there's gonna be grammar part a bit, and then after that, listening also, they're gonna be part of that. So there's some skill, yeah. So for every language, when we study language, it cannot be separate. So it's not separable. We cannot say that. It is a whole unit, yeah. A whole unit. When you learn a language, you cannot only learn conversation. To be able to be fluent, you have to get all the skills. Yeah. So you get. You cannot say that I just need the conversation. Just need English for conversation. How do you do that? Speak when you don't know the rules. When you don't know also how to pronounce that, right? So it is a mixed one. We're going to start now.
Okay, bismillah.
Yeah. Next one.
This one.
Oh yeah. This is just to remind that learning other language is not only learning a different word for the same things, but learning another way to think about the things. That means when you learn a language, you cope more, broaden your mind. So that's mean not only English, but Arabic as well. So the other. So you can imagine that when you okay, I make it slowly. I make it slow. So when we learn a language, when we learn one language, so you're going to broaden your mind. How? For example, how do we do that? For example, so when we learn, I take another example. For the word in bahasa, we have the word sumbangan. We have the word sumbangan. No, sumbangan, donasi. Right. In English, we call that. What do we call that for sumbangan in English?
Donate.
Charity, donate. So, what is the difference between donate and charity? So you have just for one word, you have another term. What is in Arabic for sumbangan? Infak. What is the difference between infak and sedekah?
Oh iya, infak bebas.
That's right. That's what language. So when you get it, so you're gonna be able to cop another one, and you broaden your. And then there is also in one word there is a culture behind. There is the intention why someone say that. Why we don't translate it risky? Where's risky? Why don't we translate risky? That's Indonesian. Why Indonesian absorb that language? Kenapa nggak pakai bahasa Indonesia? Kenapa kita nggak ciptain bahasa itu aja? Because the meaning is different. There's a culture, there is a rule, there is another thing. That's the way we learn the language. Alright, so by doing this, actually, I just want you to know that it's important for us to study the language. Ya, semangat. Okay, next one.
So berarti itu course misalkan beda pengucapan berarti beda makna.
Yeah, even the same. Alright, so today we are going to get about the greeting part like this one. This is is it the same like in English? Actually, we say when you meet your student for the first time, you're going to say good morning if it is in the morning, right? Mostly we greet them in the morning, or when you say goodbye, so assalamualaikum, like waalaikumsalam. Okay, and then what does the teacher say in here? Look at what the student reply with that. How are you? Any other?
How about you?
How about you? Okay, what is other? Good morning. Are you okay? How do you feel? Okay, good. How are you feeling? Very good. Are you healthy? Okay. I feel it. Are you okay? So what is the response? I'm doing great. By knowing this, actually, take a look at in here. What the student say? The student say, good morning, miss. I'm doing great. And then, what is the teacher? Actually, the teacher say, how are you doing? How are you doing? So that's what, because the student answer with, I'm doing great. That's a different, right? So you going to be raised up. I mean something like I say in bahasa. Kalau kita cover almost all the time we say it, how are you? How are you? Hello, how are you? Tapi kalau kita tahu, but when we know, gitu, and then the student know, the teacher greet them with, how are you doing? Oh, there is another sentence, another way of asking, how's your condition? How's your feeling? Gitu loh, right? Jadi kalau guru Darussalam misalnya nggak lagi nanyain besoknya, nggak nanyain how are you, tiap hari besok lagi how are you, and you say that, how are you doing? Are you okay? Itu kan kalau kayak gitu, there is a type of choices, right? Itu juga kelihatan, ih keren guru Darussalam ternyata.
Ada di sini nggak? Oh my god, itu another
Yes, another U-turns. That's right. Jadi kalau kita temukan di sekolah negeri, how are you? How are you? Can we start to change? Not only using how are you, but the next one you're going to say, hi, are you okay? How are you doing? And then there's another itu ya. Yeah. Yeah, even though the meaning is the same, but somehow we already one level above. Kita satu level di atasnya. Okay, next one. That's okay. Yeah, because you as a plural. Alright. To be able to know the greeting, we have to know the greeting and then forms of addressing something, yeah. Okay, wait. Alright, so greeting and form of address. So this is something like the teacher. Okay, this is like the teacher say good morning, good morning, good morning children, good morning children. So good afternoon children. Hello, you're going to answer the children going to say hello. So good morning everybody, good morning everyone. So you can use that also instead of good morning children. Sometimes kadang-kadang yang udah kelas atas, so the grader, the level, what do you call it, the 4 and then to 6th grader, maybe they don't like to be called children, so you can say hello, good morning student, good morning everyone, good morning. Right, so and then boys and girls and boys, and then this one. Okay, so by the time, can you please listen to the record? There is a greeting part 1.
Classroom extract 1B.
Good morning. Good morning, teachers. How are you today? How are you? Fine, thanks.
All right. So the first one. The teacher say good morning. So today we are going to speak. I'm going to be the teacher. You are going to be the student. Please use the conversation above. Okay. So we are going to practice one. Okay. Good morning. Morning. How are you today? Fine, thanks. All right. That's a simple thing. Now you're going to be the student. You're going to be the teacher. I'm going to be the student. So we replay. Right, you're going to be start 1, 2, 3.
Good morning.
Morning, teachers. Very well. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, nice one. Right, the second one is going to be the question routine. The question routines, that's the way we follow up after the greeting one.
Classroom extract
Okay.
1C.
Good morning. Is today Monday? Or maybe Tuesday? Or Sunday? Oh, I wish it was Sunday. Okay, what day is it today? Great.
Okay, so the first one is going to be good morning. Is today Monday? Usually when actually we know the date, right? Actually we know the date, but to initiate the class we usually ask the student like the date about the day, right? About the day. So it's gonna be like good morning. Is today Monday? Is today Monday? No. They're going to answer maybe no or yes at the time. No. Or maybe Tuesday or Sunday. No. Or I wish it was Sunday. Okay, what day is it today? Right. So this one, only by this script, for example, this is only one part of the dialogue, right? From this dialogue, we know that this is not, we notice that there is a word of using the present, there is a word of using the past in here. When you use wish, you're going to do this one. That's what I say. When we learn the language, to be able to do the conversation, we have to be able to master the language itself, right? Okay, so we're going to continue. There will be more practice after this. Okay, Miss Anna. All right, this is a formal greeting. This is the response. The responses. So the hello is going to be hello, but because we are in a Islamic, we are the Islamic school. That's why we're going to start with our salam because assalamualaikum is cannot translate to any kind. Right. So it's gonna be hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So actually maybe at night, right? So there is no good night in here because this is a school, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to say that. So how are you? How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? How do you do? How do you do? Nice to meet you. Right, and the response is going to be hello. And then the others. And then I'm fine, thank you. If this how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How is everything? How's everything? How's everything? The way that we pronounce this, like in here, there's gonna be contract. Ini akan disambung, di contract. So it's gonna be like how are you? Please say it. How are you? How are you? So it's gonna be how are you? How are you? Okay. I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. And it's gonna be how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Something like, okay? How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. And the other, this one also, how's everything? How's everything? Everything. Yeah, how's everything? Yeah, house, the way like in Bahasa Indonesia we call it house. How's everything? We can do that. How's everything? Everything's fine. How do you do? This one is cannot be contract. This one cannot be contract. Yang ini nggak bisa di itu ya, tetap how do you do. When you ask with how do you do, you have to respond also with the same thing. How do you do? How do you do? Something like that. And then nice to meet you is the way you ended the greeting part. Okay, next one.
For the last.
The last, yeah. When we ended the conversation, we ended the class. When we ended meeting someone, yes. Nice to meet you. Okay, the next one's gonna be. Yeah, there's another one. Alright, so this is the addressing form. Maybe there will be a time that we are going to use this. This is the information, just the information, okay? So when we greeting someone, yeah, so there's gonna be like in English, there's gonna be sir for any adult male or age, especially you don't know that person or you meet the person for the first one. But I believe in here, maybe we can say that addressing by our Bapak, Ibu, so it's okay. So something like that. Ma'am, madam, so the adult female, Mr., Mrs., Miss. So this is the popular one using in English, the Miss one. So the way you pronounce that using Z in English. So you, Miss. When you don't know the person's status, whether he's single, whether she's single or she is divorced or she is married. So you use this one. They're going to be like that. For example, in their culture, when I married one, you call me with Mrs. But when I divorce somehow, I'm not becoming the Miss one, but I'm going to use this one.
Oh.
That's right.
Yes.
She's pronounced with Mrs. So that means we don't care about whether you married or single. That's right. So Miss one. Right, and then the other one's gonna be.
How to say the number 7 one?
This one. This is Miss. This is Miss. Just S. So when you say, that's right. Actually, there's a wrong saying. Like when you saying Miss Anna. So you addressing her as a single one.
Oh yeah.
Miss Anna. But as she's not a single one, better to use
Miss.
Miss. That's right. This one, Mrs. Yeah. Mrs.
Burung Hani itu yang nomor 5, Miss Ade.
Okay. You can go on.
Balik lagi. Ya, yang tadi nih. Apalin dulu dong. Oh iya.
Okay.
Siapa yang tanya?
Okay. Alright. Okay, we're going to practice from maybe in the grouping, yeah, something like grouping. Can we say from the previous one? The previous one.
Is it available in here Tadi nggak ada di sini.
No, no. Just a bit one, huh? But there is cover that already. It's cover. All right, so yes. Oh, this is the informal greeting, yeah. I think this going the previous one before. Yeah, this one. Okay, so everyone, please, we are going to practice this one, the greeting first. I'm going to divide it you into two groups. So this is a group. That's gonna be group the formal one. This gonna be the group for the responses one. All right, this group say please hello. Hello. Second one. Okay. Which one? This is the formal one. All right, so okay, be focused. 1, 2. We're going to say that good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. Everyone, please pay attention. Okay, so you're going to repeat when I say, so you repeat after me. So after me, there's going to be you, and then after that's going to be response. All right, so next. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
All right. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Okay, wait for a while. Can you please say good evening?
Good evening.
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 Good evening.
Good evening.
Very good. I believe they already.
Good evening.
Good evening. All right. Good evening. Evening. Good. All right. The next one is going to be. Thank you. That's very good. The next one. I'm going to be the formal one. The formal one. You're gonna be the response one. Please say, how are you? How are you? Again. Please. Again. How are you? How are you? Okay, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you. Okay. So please do not say thank you. That's the thank you. Thank you. Fine. Thank you. Right. Thank you. Right. So it's going to be sorry. All right. Say. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So you put your lip between your teeth. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. All right, the next one is gonna be. Okay, again, please. There's gonna be. How are you doing? 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 Okay. How are you doing? The response. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you. Okay, Bu Ipa?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Wow, great. Alright, Pak Bagus?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Doing.
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Okay. That's right. Okay. The next one, I'm gonna be here for the formal one. So, all of you, please do the next one. How's everything? How's everything? How's everything? How's everything? Very good. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. The next one. Everything is fine. Thank you. Everything is fine. Thank you. Okay. How do you do? How do you do? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay. That's the other responses. The next one's gonna be informal. Okay, right, so this is the informal one. Okay, actually this is the way that maybe between friends. But somehow we have to know it, yeah. We have to know the formal and then informal because kids right now, they're getting more faster than us. Right, so take a look at, so for the informal greeting, like it's gonna be, what's up? Okay, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Alright, and then, pretty well. That means like something, yeah, pretty well. Sometimes we can also say like, what's up? No, nothing, it's okay, something like that, right? So what's up? Okay, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Okay. Yeah, or you can also say, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. Usually, when you asking like, oh, good to see you, and then the response gonna be like, oh, it's good to see you too. Right. And then, how the things with you? How things with you? How? Again, in here, this one is the intention in here. How things with you? So you put, like we put the stress in here. We put the stress in here. The stress in here. So it's gonna be how things with you. That's right. How things with you? In here. Okay, not bad. How things with you? This one? How is it going? How is it going? How is it going? Right? It's gonna be, well, nothing special. Well, nothing special. Right. This one? This is actually, yeah, how's life been treating you? For this one, okay, for this one actually we use this one when we meet someone that we already know, someone we already know, but we haven't have a chance to meet for such a long time. This one. So you're going to ask that. Jadi kalau udah lama nggak ketemu, mungkin boleh nanya ini. Like saying, how's your condition? How's your condition? It's gonna be like, how's life been treating you? How's life been treating you? Yes, that's right. Reunion. Long time no see. Yeah, but yeah, that's belong to this one actually. Belong to the informal one. There are many kind of formal one. Yeah, it's pretty good. Something like. Yeah. Yeah. Long time no see, for example. Yeah. How's your condition? How's your life? How's life been treating you? Okay, continue like that. And then, what's new with you? It sounds like a gossip, yeah? What's new with you? What's new with you? Have you got a boyfriend yet, for example, something like?
Oke, ini belum kabar-kabar gitu, kabar-kabar.
Right, that's only the information. So actually, the thing that you are going to use, the thing that you are going to use is the formal one instead of the informal. This is just the no. Okay. Okay, next one. No longer after this. Yes. All right. So this is the practice one. I believe I would find here the hidden picture. Guess is actually behind this number. There is a picture of someone.
Yeah.
There is a picture of someone that you have to guess. Right? So how do you guess who is this person? By forming yes, no question. We are going to go to the part of grammar part, but little bit with the game. Little bit. Alright, so for the not yet, the hidden picture, there is a picture of someone in here. This is a famous person, and then every time you can guess, yeah, forming the question only. Jadi membuat pertanyaannya, forming the question with yes, no question, and then I'm going to answer with yes or no.
Yeah.
Like, can you give the example? For example,
Is Obama? Is it Obama?
no, cannot. We cannot straight to the name.
Iya, jangan rame.
Okay? If you straight to the name, wait for a while. Wait for a while, give it. Alright, so they're going to be, I put it into group. So there's one group, the second group, the third group, the fourth one, and then the fifth one. Right? So okay, the first group is going to be, every group only get one question for the clue. Okay, the first question. And then please collect the clue. Jadi satu grup ini satu pertanyaan saja. And then do not jump to the name of the person. If your group jump to the name of the person, so and then it's wrong, then you fail. Okay? Tuh kan ngerti pakai bahasa Inggris.
Apa itu? Your mistake fail.
Alright, okay. So, what are you going to do? Hello everyone, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Guess. Okay, how do you guess? Famous person. How do you guess? How do you guess this? Yes, by asking the question, by forming the question, but the question is only with yes or no question. Okay? Okay, wait. Just give the clue. Just give the clue for your group, yeah. So the first group going to be Buwi group. Come on, what is the question? What is the question? What is the question? Okay.
When we start, is it president? Okay, yeah. Is it formal?
Hi everyone. Hello. Please wait for a while. During the speaking session, no bahasa allowed. No bahasa. If I heard bahasa from the group, your group is going to be excluded. Kejam. I'm kejam. Okay, the first one.
Is Indonesian people?
Is it Indonesian people? Yes. Indonesian. Okay, we open this one. Okay, wait for a while. Your group, please, guess. Can you guess?
Yes. Sukarno.
No, it's not. Okay, no, it's not, yeah? No, it's not. Okay, please. Now, the group. Is the person is an artist? No, sorry. This group. Is the person a hero? I'm a little bit hero like national hero, but hero like the national hero? No. Sorry?
Is it handsome one?
Handsome?
Yes.
The handsome is different, yeah. Okay, and does he usually using that white cover, yeah?
Yes.
What do you mean cover by the hat one?
Yes.
On the hat?
Like national cover, head cover. Kopia.
Oh,
Yeah.
copia? Just sometimes, but not really. Your group is Wipa.
Keluar gambar
No. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay. Yay. The next one, please. Oh. Yes. Open. Okay. That is why.
I have guessed it.
Oh. That one. That is why. Alright, so that is why I cannot answer whether he is handsome or not. Alright.
Saya bangga sama beliau.
Okay, wait. I'm thirsty. Wait.
He's not handsome.
Okay. Alright, so everyone please pay attention. So this is a part of, where is the eraser? Is there any eraser?
No eraser. Using tissue sometimes.
Do we have an eraser here? Eraser? Okay. Maybe we're using this one then. Alright, it's okay. Okay, thank you.
Ada cucunya yang lagi belajar.
Maybe better to be in here. Kayaknya kejauhan.
Mega punya. Bang Mega megah. Megah.
Okay, sometimes the way that you speak, actually the way you asking the question, that's the way you learn the language in grammar part. So the way, how do you, the first group for example, gimana tadi, how do you ask the question? Apakah dia laki-laki? How do you form the question?
What is gender? What is gender?
What is his gender? Okay, you put it like,
What is gender?
Dia kan laki-laki.
yeah, where is the gender? Okay,
Man or female?
okay, is it?
The gender is
Okay.
male.
Di situ kalau belum tahu ya.
Because we,
Di situ apa?
okay, I'm using this it to refer to the picture. Okay, is it? Is a picture? Is a picture of? So is it male or female? Another thing, Bu Ani, what's the question? Is the person?
Handsome.
That's right. Okay, the next question, Bu Wi tadi, what is it?
PDI Perjuangan.
Is he from?
Solo.
Loh, katanya dia lulusan Amerika.
Okay, what is the next question? The next question, what is your group? Okay, is it or is he a president? Okay. What is another thing? Group ini tadi? What is that?
Hero.
Oh, is it famous? Is he? Does he? Sorry?
National hero.
Oh.
National hero.
Kalau national hero dia berarti dia udah meninggal.
Alright, I think that's. Oh.
Wih, awi. Kualat tuh wih.
Okay, now take a look at.
Speaking of New York.
This is the practice. I think I'm going to have another. I still have another picture for you to guess. I have another picture for you to guess. But the next part, I hope you already be able to produce the language by saying the sentence. Take a look at what is the difference between using this one. Look at, right? Most of Indonesian, mostly, get confused when they have to form the question. Whether the question need to put it some like the to be one here, or sometimes we use this one. Like, kita tahu nggak dia? How do you say that from that? Do we know the person? Like that, right? So it's going to be different when you asking, like using this one, this, so are you, right? So the form we use that. Jadi kalau kita forming itu dibagi dua. So this is going to be like, it is a simple present. Can you see this? I mean, it is too small or not? Okay, there's like here. This is the way that to be. This is the way that there is a verb in here. Okay, this is what the languages start with to be. Most of us forget this one. When we use to be in here, when you don't have a verb in your sentence, when there is no verb in your sentence, do not jump into here. So this is in here is a part of when you don't have the predicate and action verb. There is no action verb in here. When you make the sentence like dia cantik, dia ganteng. How do you form dia ganteng? It's gonna be he handsome. That's right. That's correct. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Now you may take a look at here. When we say he is a handsome, is handsome something that we do? Apakah handsome sesuatu yang kita lakukan? No. That's why, because it is not an action verb, you need the to be in here. Okay, how do you form this one? So this is gonna be like subject, and then this one is to be one, and this is like, yeah, it could be the object, it could be like complement. Jadi ini pelengkapnya, complement. The complement can be everything, like it could be the noun, it could be the adjective. Like for example, when you say, do you say, apakah kita bilang I love you or I'm love you? I love you, right? Because love is a verb. But when you say that saya malu, how do you say that?
I'm shy.
You're not going to say I shy. No, that's not I shy. But you're going to say I am shy. Because shy is a feeling, but it is not a verb. So you're going to be like saying,
I'm shy.
yeah.
I feel shy.
Sorry?
I feel embarrassed.
Okay, so I'm shy. Right, next gonna be, yeah, wait for a while. I'm embarrassed. You mean shy, embarrassed. But when you put it like that's like Dorita say, when you say I feel, because there is a word feel, you have to come to here. Saya merasa, so it's gonna be like I feel shy. Why there is no? Because there is a verb feel that connect that. Alright, so that's gonna be like the way that. And then this easy. When you already know, first of all, you have to know the to be first. And then this is the present to be. Jadi kalau mau bilang, kamu baik, how do you say in bahasa? How do you say in English?
You are nice.
You are nice. That's right. Berikutnya, kamu baik kan ya?
You are a good person.
You are good person, right? So it's gonna be like that. So it's easier, right? So there is a verb, there is a to be. Berikutnya, kalau misalnya begitu masuk ke past tense, you're going to change it like was and were. It's gonna be easy because you already know the rules, the best form of the rule. Okay, we're going to study this one. We're going to practice this again. Okay, take another picture. Yeah. All right. So there is another hidden picture. Okay, this is the time for you to practice first before we analyze the language. Practice first, okay? Like the way we do before. Form one question for each of the group, right? The same, but this time I'm going to write it down your question in here. So let's us analyze the language. Okay, yes, we're going to start from the, okay, prepare with your group, please talk. I give you, okay, 2 minutes to ask the question. Yeah, one more. Okay, next one. Yes? It's gonna be, there's no clue, it's gonna be to be easy then. Sorry. There's no clue. Alright. Now this is still a person. Yes. Okay. Alright, ready? Your group, please. We're going to start with Bu Ipa. Your group. Is he Indonesian? Is he Indonesian? Yes, he. Oh, is it? Is it Indonesian? Is it Indonesian? Yes, this is from Indonesian.
What is gender?
Okay, wait for a while. First one. Sorry. Wait. Okay, how do you pronounce? Pawi, how do you say that? How do you say that? How do you say that?
Male or female?
Male or female? That jumping like Indonesian. Indonesia gitu kan? Cewek-cewek. Male, female. Okay, form. Gimana? How do you form it? How do you form the question? The question. When we form the question, put it in here. Is
Female or male?
Right.
Oh, it's a female.
Okay, is it? Say it. Is it a female or male? Say it again. Can you please repeat? Alright, there's another. Okay. Alright. I know, I get it.
It's a female.
That's right. Actually, that's right. Is it? Okay, is it female or? Okay, only choose one. You can only asking me like, is it female? Is it male? Cannot be, is it female or male? No. One. How do you say it? Choose it. Is it a female? No, it's not a female. Second one. Number 2. Number 1 already, right? Number 2. Alright. Okay, do it. Everyone, please pay attention. Pay attention, please. Please forming the question. When we forming the question, ketika kita membuat pertanyaan in English, the question cannot be the flat one. Jadi kalau bikin pertanyaan, please raise your intonation. It's gonna be rising intonation. So this is not something like it is Indonesian. It is Indonesian. No. Is it Indonesian? So it's gonna be like rising intonation. The next one. Okay, this group. Oh, this group not yet ya. Is it? Is he?
Always on TV?
He is always on TV. Yeah, because he is famous. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yes.
He is. Yeah. That's right. Okay. That's right. This open this. They already know it. Yeah. That's one. Okay. Alright, this is. Oh, okay. So this is the last one. The last one, I would like you to produce that language that we already learned, like something. Is it Indonesian? We can make it into paragraph of writing in here, Miss. Sorry, the next one. The language produced. Take a look at. Can you say something about this person? Just as. Is it Indonesian? You already know Indonesian, right? He is Indonesian. How do you say that? He is Indonesian. Dia berasal dari. How do you produce that sentence? He comes from. That's the difference. Look at the difference. When you say dia dari Sumatera ya. Dia dari Sumatera. How do you say in English? He is from. Okay, he is from Sumatera. But when you say, tapi ketika ada kata kerja, when there is a verb in here, ketika ada kata kerja, perhatikan, when there is no verb, you just say that he is from Sumatera. You need to be in here, right? Tapi karena ada kata kerja, so it's gonna be like he comes from Sumatera. He comes from Sumatera. That's why forming the question is also different. Apakah dia dari Sumatera? The language going to be?
Yes,
Is he from Sumatera?
Yes, he is.
Apakah dia berasal dari Sumatera?
Yes, he is.
How do you form the question? Apakah dia berasal dari Sumatera?
Is he from Sumatera?
Nah, take a look at in here. Look at in here. He is from Sumatera. Apakah? Is he? Okay. The next one, he comes from Sumatra.
Does he come from?
That's right. It's going to be forming the different one like, does he?
Come from?
Okay. Like so, that's going to be different, right? You use this because there is a verb in here. You use this to be because there is no verb in here. Okay, that's our the lesson for today. So today, I hope that you can initiate how you use to be, how do you use verb. But the next practice, the next present simple, maybe we'll be present with another meeting. Okay, thank you. Is there any question so far? Do you have any question to be asked? Yes, okay. What is it?
Can speak English well as like you. So I want to know how to get English well and how to make vocabulary and how to make confidence to speak English.
Okay. Alright. So there are, thank you. That's very nice question. There are 3 questions in one. So there's a complete question. The first one, how do we, the question is it, am I correct then? Your question is the first one, how to master the vocabulary. The second one, how to be fluent. And then the second one, how to be able, yeah, to communicate. I mean, confidence to use it. Okay, thank you. That's cool. All right. Okay, actually, not only the language, for whatever.
Their sentences were different. When we use he is from Sumatra, when we use he comes from Sumatra.
All right. So okay, I keep it the questions. Okay. So there are 2 questions at one time. So the first one, I'm going to answer the how do we master the language. Actually, not the master. You're just passing. I'm not even the master one. All right. To be able to actively communicate in any kind of language, not only the English one, maybe the Arabic or the Chinese or whatever the language. First one, you to be able to master the vocabulary, you have to challenge yourself. How do we challenge yourself? It's easier. I mean, right now, as we already digitalized, right? So everything is in English. It's easy. Arabic, so you find also the sources of the vocabulary. How? For example, the first one is reading, communicate, practice. Reading, communicate, practice. That's gonna be like the way by doing the reading, whatever the reading kind of social media in that language, whatever the source, whether it is like the content of something. That's the way you add your vocabulary, yeah. And then the next one is gonna be like, how do we fluent? How do we cover, for example, the language? By practice. Practice makes perfect. How do we practice? You follow the person, you communicate even a simple thing that you can translate, that you can speak up to the other. So do that. I mean, the practice one. Okay. Do not afraid of making mistake, for example. Now, if we learn the other language, not our own language, so it is normal to feel like not confident enough, not feel afraid of something. But somehow, if we never try, we're gonna be like stuck in that place, right? So practice makes perfect. Find it somehow. To imitate, to learn that, whatever the language, it needs to be practiced, because that's the way we can possess that skill one. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, right. Okay, the next one. Okay, it is already time. Please take a look at the next question. Is gonna be how do we? Yeah, Bu Ani question ya. How do we differ this? How do we differ this one? How do we differ this one? They used to be or okay. Actually, all right, in here. This is a very best form of the tenses, yeah, in English. In English, we have the tenses like we call it the simple present, that we daily use it for the habit, for the routine, for the fact, for the general information. We're going to use the simple present. This simple present, actually, when we form the simple present, make sure your sentence has as a verb or not. Is there any verb in your sentence? Is there any verb, an action verb or something? If there is no action verb, please go in here. Kesini, kesini, kesini. Kalau nggak ada kata kerja. Kamu marah ya? For example, you know that marah is not, what is it? Action verb? No, it's not. It's a feeling. Kamu marah ya? So you're going to put it in here. So you need the to be. What are the to be that she's going to use? Is, am, are. So kamu marah ya? Are you? Sorry. Angry? Okay. Dia marah ya? Bu Erlita marah ya? How do you say that? Is he angry? Very good. Mereka malu ya? Are they shy? Very good. That's why are they embarrassed? Are they shy? Very good. And then kamu telat ya sama student? Kamu telat ya? Are you late? Kenapa telat? Are you late? That's right. Are you late? Kenapa telat? Kenapa telat? Why are you late? That's right. Good. Are you late? Why? Nah, when there is a form another question, kalau ada pertanyaan yang berikutnya, ini mengikuti. Kerja follow. Kamu telat ya? Are you late? Yes, miss, I late. Why? Why are you late? Oke, tapi kalau di sini look at, tapi kalau dalam kalimatnya ada kata kerja. Misalnya, kamu telat ya? Kenapa datangnya telat? Datang in English is a verb. So you will come to here. It's a verb. And then so there's gonna be left in here. Let's see. Kenapa ada do? Kenapa tidak pakai yang sama? That's because there is a word verb come. Jadi hati-hati. Kalau nanya studentnya, jangan malu-maluin. Why? Or that's very like tiba-tiba nanyanya, why you come late? Indonesian usually, Indonesia suka lupa pakai kata bantu. Lupa kata bantu. Kenapa kamu terlambat? It's gonna be like, why you come late? Why you come late? Betul nggak? It should be, why do you come late? Why do you come late? Okay, I think right. Yeah, Bu Ani is going to be explain more for the other meeting because I think we have already been an hour, more than an hour. So, alright. So I believe on the next meeting. On the next meeting of the English one is going to be drill for more the grammar part about present simple again. Okay, thank you for your cooperation for today. Thank you, and then Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Miss Anna. Okay. Sudah, dan